Welcome back, MYDO Tackle Talk. A bag of lures for somebody in Hibberdeen. Luke, there's all your stuff coming, buddy. There's these two things, we're going to talk about them now. Some replacements. There is a deadly trio of spoons here, all tangled up at the moment. There you go. There's a little shad spoon. I'm a deadly. Big trouble this is for shad. There's even a bigger one in case the garrick and stuff come fast. And there are two shad traces, special baitswimmer shad traces. Alright, enjoy, Luke. We've been through quite a few of these baitswimmers so far, getting familiar with them. This is number 2. It's number 1, half ounce, 1 ounce. They go up to number 3 and number 4. We'll get to those things later, but in the meantime we're going back down the ladder. So these guys haven't even got names really, but they are luck shots. I'm going to call them luck shots. So they are tiny. They are tiny and they are gorgeous. That one hasn't got eyes on it. It has one with eyes. This one's even smaller. These are 1/8 of an ounce weighted, and they can swim very small little baits like fillet baits, but in particular they can swim, excuse me, just had breakfast, they can swim the good old jerk tail, the split tail. The split tail is fantastic because it doesn't have an anchor at the back in the form of a paddle, like a paddle tail. The paddle tails are great for night time and for fish that are using vibration to catch up to your bait. But when you're in clean water, like in Mozambique and those nice places, then this is the way you get action. And it goes left and right and crazy because it's actually a bait swimmer. It's not a jig head in essence. The best thing about it is that you can use your own favorite hook. So I've got inside here a Kendall round, 4/0 Kendall round. Now you can trust that hook on a GT or on a tuna. So this little rig over here with quite heavy nylon because the snook season here, queen mackerel season here. So we're going to fish slightly heavier because they do have quite sharp teeth. But you can use wire, but I've told you a million times, and you can watch that video over here, don't use wire wherever possible. Don't use wire because of the sound, the resonance underwater that it makes. Like I said, you can check that video out here. Right, in the meantime, the main advantage of this thing is that you don't have to change plastics by taking the plastic off the hook, because that destroys the poor hook. All you have to do is clip the wire, clip the nylon, ding, and you remove the entire plastic with its hook in still. So you don't have to work back out and back in on the same jig head or whatever, because it's very quick and easy to retie this back into place. Like I showed you before, I'm going to show you again. So all you do is you take your nylon through the front hole, because it's only got 2 holes, one in the front, one in the back. It's not like those other liney ones that's got very many ways of operating. This is so small, this thing. So anyway, it goes through just like that, obviously. Then you pick up your bait, your new one. I'm just going to put the same holder on, but you pick up the new one, put it through the hole, and just tie a uni knot over the whole lot. Okay, like that. You see there? Alright, now just tie a knot over it. I'd use 4 loops on a uni knot because you use that extra loop to be able to set the loop to the exact size you want it. And funny enough, that's the right tension. See how it just wiggles a little bit. You can position the knot where you like it as well. Take the tag end off. My teeth are getting too old for cutting nylon with my teeth. I still do sometimes out of habit, but you shouldn't do it. Alright, it's swinging freely. You see that? So now any action that the bait swimmer generates will get imparted back towards that bait. So this is, if you want to go deeper, I think I've showed you this before as well. You just put the knot in the middle, wherever you want it, and that'll dictate the depth that you're going to go. It also dictates the randomness of the action, because when you pull against the blade so much, it does generate a hell of a lot of kick. So it is advisable to start like that, and then gently work your way up the blade and change the angle of attack to get the action that you want. So the action from this thing is amazing. You know that part where it just goes if you troll it. But if you jerk it around, it starts to veer off left and right and make its own decisions on the deceleration. And it's fantastic fun to fish with.